back to the idea. So this is an episode of the Wahala Day Show. Yes, you are welcome back again. Yes. So Kenneth Ofori Atta has been declared wanted by the Office of the Special Prosecutor again. Today now, he has been declared wanted again. Now, way back in February 2025 this year, he was declared wanted, or even what, fugitive. That was the specific word that was used against Kenneth Ofori Atta, the former financial minister under Nana Dankwa, under the MPP government. He was declared wanted. He was declared wanted due to certain activities. One, the one way they sweet me pass, it be the National Cathedral. Because as they not finish the National Cathedral, I don't feel go church staff. I don't feel go church. Because of the National Cathedral. So that one is part. Then two, some ECG contracts that and blah blah blah. So I made a previous video about that. All the charges were there. Now, this evening we were there. We had an information that the Office of the Special Prosecutor is going to have a press conference. Because I thought, say, oh Charlie, maybe another agenda, not knowing it about Kenneth Ofori Atta. And per their investigations and per their knowledge of what we had today, bringing it to you. Now, let's start from where it all started. So now, from February that he was declared wanted, that they needed him in the country for him to come, that he wasn't able to come.
But Mr. Ofori Atta was directed to attend in person the OSP on Monday, 10 February 2025 at 10 GMT for interview. By communication dated 31 January 2025, Mr. Ofori Atta instructed his lawyers to inform the OSP that he was out of the jurisdiction indefinitely on medical grounds, and that the firm will notify the OSP of his arrival in the country in aid of rescheduling his personal attendance at the OSP. Further, the firm offered its willingness to provide the OSP with any information the OSP may require to aid in the investigation until his arrival in the country. Then on 5 February 2025, the OSP responded to Mr. Ofori Atta, copied to his lawyers, that the OSP did not need or require notification from his lawyers of his arrival in the jurisdiction.
Lawyers of Kenneth Ofori Atta gave out a letter that Kenneth Ofori Atta is having some medical conditions, he is sick, something like that. So he has to go undergo surgeries during that period. So the Office of the Special Prosecutor understood that fine. So Obekwa so you go and take your medical is really not important. He understood that. Honorable Afenya Markins took to the Parliament with this slim letter that the lawyers of Kenneth Ofori Atta released. He came to read.
Please, we acknowledge receipt of your letter dated the 17th of February 2025. We respectfully indicate that our client's post-mark date for his return cannot be any time before 6 to 8 weeks after the possible surgical intervention in March stated in the Mayo Clinic letter. Our client hopes that, taking into account the surgery dated the 20th to 21st of March and recuperation period, he should be able to back to this jurisdiction between 14th May and 30th May 2025. We hope you find this date reasonable, and same can guide your office in fixing a date for the in-person attendance of our client to your office for investigation. Having clarified the purpose and length of our client's absence,
Leader.
We hope that the tag of a wanted.
After reading the letter, the whole summary of the letter is that yes, indeed, the man is sick, and it will take some time for him to undergo his surgery, for him to recover, so that he will avail himself, or even Afenya Markins said that he will also help him to avail himself, so that he will be bring to the Office of the Special Prosecutor for their investigations. So the due date was this 30th of June. But when this date approached, Kenneth Ofori Atta and his lawyers released another letter saying that they weren't able to undergo the surgery, and they are pleading that due to his medical conditions and stuff, so therefore the Office of the Special Prosecutor should give them some time, or even if not some time, they should have the investigation on a Zoom meeting, Google meeting, and they say meeting, man. The Office of the Special said, lie, we ain't gonna do that. The Office of the Special, you ain't gonna do that. So yes, per the letter that Kenneth Ofori Atta's lawyer brought to the office of the Special Prosecutor, he's saying that no, they are not accepting it, because if you were unable to undergo the surgery that you sought permission for, why didn't you avail yourself then? Because you were unable to go. Now you come for the investigation, whatever that you wanted to do, and bam, you stayed back. And now it's time for you to come. Then we go on with the investigation. You are telling us that you just want to have still your medical condition, you're unable to do it, and you want to have it on the Zoom meeting and so it didn't work. So now today, this evening, the office of the Special Prosecutor declared Kenneth Ofori Atta wanted this evening. Check out the video.
The OSP directed Mr. Ofori Atta to attend the OSP in person on Monday, 2 June 2025 at 13:30 GMT for interview, which is today. The OSP emphasized that if he failed to voluntarily return to the jurisdiction within a stated dates, and if he failed to attend the OSP on the rescheduled date of Monday, 2 June 2025 at 13:30 GMT, his name will be re-entered on the list of wanted persons, and the OSP will consider him a fugitive from justice, whereupon the office will take all necessary legal steps to secure his return to the jurisdiction and attendance at the OSP at our own choosing. Then, by a letter dated 28 May 2025, Mr. Ofori Atta's lawyers informed the Special Prosecutor that a medical expert has diagnosed Mr. Ofori Atta with cancer and has earmarked 13 June 2025 for surgery, for which reason he would be unable to return to the jurisdiction as scheduled. His lawyer stated that to the knowledge of the OSP, this change in circumstances has been brought to the attention of the court, before which Mr. Ofori Atta is presently pursuing a human rights claim against the OSP and the Special Prosecutor. His lawyer stated further that in order not to hold the office back in the performance of his function, he had Mr. Ofori Atta's instructions of his readiness to go through video recorded interview for the purpose of eliciting his caution statement. Lawyers offered to meet the Special Prosecutor in person or approach the bench for the purpose of viewing Mr. Ofori Atta's biopsy report, whichever suited the Special Prosecutor. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the media, this is where we are now. And let us step back a bit from the 28 May 2025 letter from Mr. Ofori Atta's lawyers and place the matters in their proper context. I have intentionally went through a tedious timeline. A letter from Mr. Ofori Atta's lawyers, dated 18 February 2025, clearly indicated that a possible surgical intervention to be performed on him was to occur on 20 and 21 March 2025, upon which reckoning the OSP carefully considered the recovery period and indulgently pushed Mr. Ofori Atta's attendance at the OSP to 2 June 2025. Therefore, Mr. Ofori Atta had a duty to promptly inform the OSP of any fundamental change in his medical circumstances on 21 March 2025, when the advertised surgical intervention was not performed, to enable the OSP reschedule a new date of his attendance at the OSP to accommodate any such material changes in his medical condition and treatment itinerary. Mr. Ofori Atta has known, at least since 21 March 2025, that no surgical procedure was to be performed on him in March. Yet, he purposely sat by indolently and chose not to inform the OSP of such fundamental changes in his circumstances. Instead, about 67 days after learning of the alleged changed circumstances around 21 March 2025, Mr. Ofori Atta elected to spring a surprise on the OSP on 28 May 2025, just 6 days before his scheduled attendance at the OSP, by offering to undergo a video recorded interview and a viewing of his biopsy report. Now, back to the 28 May 2025 letter from the lawyers of Mr. Ofori Atta. As I said, this is where we are. By a letter dated 30 May 2025, the OSP declined Mr. Ofori Atta's offer of video recorded interview for the purpose of eliciting his caution statement. This office has always insisted on his personal attendance, and we have indicated clearly to him that we are unwilling to waive it. If we were amenable to taking any such statement from Mr. Ofori Atta in absentia, we would have done so in February and not waited to 2 June 2025. We want him here physically, and we insist on it. A suspect in a criminal investigation does not pick and choose how the investigative authority should conduct its investigations and the method suitable to him and his convenience. We will not countenance such conduct, not in this case or in any other.
So from the video from the Office of the Special Prosecutor, it was a whole press conference with the media, and it's very long, so we gave you some parts. And now, these charges that was charged against him were the previous charges when he was declared wanted back in February. It was the same charges that has been charged onto him now. And this time around, the way he has been declared wanted is more serious than then. Because now they've known that the man is trying to hide or something, or allegedly, something like that. So the Office of the Special Prosecutor has gone toe to toe that yes, maybe I'll be who can forget to be a fanebra. So therefore, Agenda boys, Miracle boys, WhatsApp boys, all the boys and girls, gentlemen, wherever you see him, bring him for both routes. Yes, that was just by the way. So yes, so he has been declared wanted, and we are waiting for the app news and things that will come up, whether their lawyers are going to release another letter that he has been declared wanted. Back then, on the BBC, the things all rep published a whole article about this fugitive thing, and it tarnishes his image or something like that. So he even wrote a letter that this just come out. But now they come out still, they come. The man say nah, auntie I say. So yes, so Office of the Special Prosecutor has declared Kenneth Ofori Atta wanted, and we are waiting for the back through and forth, and we are going to bring you all updates concerning this issue. Yes, I'm your ideas. Please subscribe, share, and like this video. Please follow us on all social media handles: Facebook, IG, X, everywhere. Charlie, it be our ideas. Until then, you go crush.